Ever since Cod Zombies has came into existence, we have got 10 different games, and you know what? I was thinking about these games and I thought to myself, hey, what do I absolutely hate about each and every single one of them? And that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. We're going to go over every single COD game and talk about the one thing I hate most about that game. Now, if this sounds a little too negative to you guys, then I actually have the reverse of this. One thing I love about every single COD Zombies game that I'll link on screen now. But for now, let's get those good vibes out of here and talk about the worst things about every COD Zombies game. World at War Zombies. How sticky the zombies were, and it was super weird. I don't think this was intentional, but for some reason when you got hit by a zombie, not only would it bring your character speed into an utter crawl, but on top of that it would feel like there's some magnetic force pulling you towards the zombies, and it was just like, why though? Like, why do we need this? This is not necessary. Why is it in the game? It just makes the game feel clunky and just gives you a ton of unnecessary downs. Black Ops Zombies. The fact that people unironically believe that this is the best zombies experience, like, for reals, it's insane. Like, when I hear people say this game is better than Black Ops 3, literally the conversation's done. Like, this game ain't no Black Ops 3. In fact, it ain't no Black Ops 2. In fact, I'd even take Cold War over this game. And I know all that's not the game's fault. Black Ops Zombies is still fun, but people just gotta realize it's just your nostalgia talking. Black Ops 2 Zombies. Transit, and do I really need to say any more? Exo Zombies. All the stupid different zombie types, and oh my gosh, were these annoying. Whether it be the one that just EMPs you and all of a sudden your exosuit doesn't work anymore, or even one that I think is underratedly bad is the one that would just go fart on you and then you have to rush to the other side of the map to go get cleansed. Like, so many dumb different zombies. Not even the Goliath dude, the one with the minigun and a shield. Like, what were they thinking with all of these zombies types? Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, Black Ops 3 may not have many faults, but one major one it does has is the microtransactions. And yes, I'm talking about the gobblegums. Now, don't get twisted here. The gobblegums as an idea is really cool, and when you're able to use them, they're amazing. They literally are a game changer. But the problem is how you get them, and how you get them is through loot boxes and gambling in video games. And this is incredibly predatory, and it's just the black stain that covers Black Ops 3 and really got a system that should have been great and kind of left also a black stain on the gobblegum system. Infinite Warfare Zombies. Definitely has to go with the casual play in this game. Like, the casual play in Infinite Warfare is probably the worst ever. And this is coming from a guy who actually really likes Infinite Warfare. I think it's really fun, but that's as long as you're doing Easter eggs. But besides that, like, the casual play and the high round play is some of the worst in COD Zombies history. World War II Zombies. The size of the DLC maps, and I kind of really mean that. Like, this was my biggest complaint during the entire season of World War II Zombies, was that all the DLC maps were some of the smallest maps we've ever seen, and not even really taking into account the Tortured Path, which I don't really even want to acknowledge exists. But even besides that, you think of all the maps, they were like so small. Like, the Frozen Dawn was literally just a ring. The map was a ring with 4 different small areas attached to it. It really wasn't much. And same thing with the Darkest Shore, it was super small, and even the Shadow Throne, all very tiny maps. Black Ops 4 Zombies. The rushed ending to Ether, and oh my gosh, this has to be one of the most frustrating things that's ever happened in Zombies. The fact that Black Ops 4 went and had an incredibly rushed ending to my favorite story in video games history. Like, oh my gosh, it still gets me twisted till this day. Like, I think about what we had in the Ether story, even at the start of Black Ops 4, like with Blood of the Dead, some of the greatest storytelling, if not the greatest storytelling we've ever seen in COD Zombies. But then that all gets ruined by the end when we have just a bunch of drawings as cutscenes, and then the maps that get finished on are remakes. Like, just what was that, dude? Cold War Zombies. The constant reusing of campaign missions as maps, and oh my gosh, was this the worst. Like, it's insane that we went from what we had in Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 with these incredibly original maps that had a bunch of crazy stuff going on, of course with the exception at the end of Black Ops 4, but overall before that, like, it was pretty insane what we were getting. And then Cold War comes around and then everything is nearly copy and pasted from campaign. Like, especially Mauer the Toten and Forsaken, like, that's straight up a campaign mission with zombies on it. Let's be honest here, there's not that much new stuff going on here. The vast majority of it is copy paste from campaign, and that is just unacceptable. Vanguard Zombies. Absolutely everything.